Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video about challenge tokens basically being held hostage by Binance. And what we're seeing is that as part of the airdrop that Kent from EOS Bitcoin San Diego and his son, who developed the challenge application that runs on top of the EOS blockchain, one of the few applications that are running in crypto that are actually doing like really well and really successful and still being able to iterate and come out with upgrades and all those kind of things. They gave an airdrop out and Binance had an address, so they were able to pick some up, and they have like something like 60 million challenge tokens that they have on their balance sheet that they're holding on their exchange in a crypto wallet, and they're basically holding it hostage. They haven't given it to the accounts of the people who held EOS when the airdrop happened on their exchange, and so basically nobody has those tokens except for Binance. And you know, I don't see that as being very fair at all. Binance has done absolutely nothing. They're not participating for challenge. They're not doing anything really for EOS. They're not listing more projects. They're not doing really anything for the ecosystem. And I just see this as a real waste, as a real thorn in the side of, you know, the EOS community as a whole, because here we've got one of the top, if not the top exchange, holding hostage coins for a project. You know, I can only assume they anticipate the price may go up. Why else would they just keep all the tokens? Why else would they not sell the tokens? Is that the big story here, that Binance is expecting a large price increase in the challenge token in the future? Why would they just keep all the tokens and sit on them and not give them to the people who bought the EOS, you know, associated with the airdrop? Because it was like a 9-to-1 airdrop, 9 challenge tokens for every EOS type of thing. So you know what I mean, if somebody had 1,000 EOS, they'd get 9,000 challenge, and Binance kept that 9,000 challenge if you had 1,000 EOS on the exchange at the time of the airdrop. And they just kept basically 60 million tokens. And you know, we've got a working application, a working project on the blockchain. It's doing well. It's doing what it was programmed to do. It's being upgraded and constantly made better. And you know, there's tokens that are basically being hoarded that aren't theirs. I think that Binance should give those tokens back for sure. And you know, if they don't, we need to start holding exchanges like that accountable for doing things that are overall hurting the community, and we should band together and vote them out as a EOS block producer, or kick them down to the very lowest so they're getting, you know, scraps compared to what they would be at the top, and show them that, you know, we mean business and they need to give their tokens back that they are holding hostage and effectively stole from token holders, and let them have their tokens. And you know, the quicker that happens, something like challenge has a real opportunity. You know, what if they just kept all the tokens but no questions asked listed challenge on their exchange? Something like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be a strict, like, one-sided situation. Like, they can actually be real people if they want to be. But you know, I see this as one of the hurdles for a project like this, just basically being held hostage and being suppressed and held down by centralized exchanges who either are incentivized by other projects who give them large pre-mines, like anything where they're able to hold large positions for no money. They're going to be more apt to be able to list those type of tokens But meanwhile, they're still holding 60 million tokens of challenge. So it's like, feels like they anticipate the price increasing somehow or something. Otherwise, why would they do that and keep all of that for themselves when it doesn't belong to them? So those are the type of things I'm looking at, and I think that in the long run it'll play out, and it'll play out for the better, maybe in a way that we're not even expecting. You know, maybe there's a tool that's created that would automatically, you know, hammer tap it, and it would send exchange funds to all the addresses that ever held it or something. You know, those type of things. Like, you know, there's options out there and different things that could happen that would make these type of things right, and they're just not doing it. So I just want to put that out there. Hopefully Binance does the right thing and returns tokens to the people who rightfully own them. Stoffel Baker out.